Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're going to do your year ahead reading. You'll already have your week ahead, 10th to the 16th on the channel, and you'll already have your December love reading as well as your general love reading. I try and cater for as much people, and I like being in depth with reading, so that's why you've got all the readings on. But there won't be anything else that's recorded now until January. Maybe some week ahead, but that would probably be it. So I've just got a drink here. When you do a lot of readings, your throat tends to be like, ugh. Mouth tends to get very dry. So what we're using is the Tarot Made Easy. I've got hundreds of decks of tarot. I love the cards so much. But I thought I'd just go back to basics and use this one today. We've also got advice from The Blessed Bee card by Lucy Cavendish. Love her. I didn't know about her before, but she's a fantastic author, and I don't know whether she illustrates a card or not, but her cards are really wonderful. We're going to have a look at what blessings could be coming in for you guys in 2019. Also a new deck is Angels and Ancestors, which I'm loving as well, which we're just going to pull one card from that. And for your anchor positions for the year ahead, we're using the Tarot 3D. So this is the live spread that we're doing, Gemini. And how it works is, usually on the website, if you want to order one of these, you can just go through and click on the button above. You can either order a 7-area or a 5-area reading. You get a written report as well as a 2-hour, 1.5 to 2 hour recorded video as well. It takes 10 days to deliver that one. It's a lot of work that goes into these on the website. This will be shorter because it's general and I'm very, very busy at the moment. So 5 areas we're doing. We're looking into your personal life in 2019, your career, your home life, your love life is here, and also future events is there. And you've got an advice card. And we use the major cards because they are bigger energies and more long-lasting energies to have a look at how everything culminates. So for each area, you'll have a major card showing up, and that will show with, well, what will culminate from the situation, what's the overall outcome. All right, I hope that makes sense to you guys. So let's start. I've got the cards out here for the Tarot Made Easy, and we're going to have a look. So Universe Spirit, this is a reading for Gemini, Sun and Rising signs, for the year 2019. Can you show me? I want to see the key card, number 1, so the energy's coming in, and then the cards underneath that, 2, 3 and 4, for each area in terms of 2019. So for their personal life, what is the energies coming in within the key area? Key card, that's 1. It's just gone out. It keeps going, oh, what's going on? There we go. Sorry, sometimes the thing just goes really weird, it just blurs out. There's 2, 3 and 4. So this is your personal life area here, guys. This area now is the career area here. Showing what's going on for career with Gemini 2019. So I need to see the key card. Let's move this here. Show me the key card, thank you. And cards 2, 3 and 4. And I want to see as well, please, the home life. So show me home life for Gemini, key card, and then cards 2, 3 and 4. Okay. And then for the love area, showing what's going on for love for Gemini in 2019. Show me the key card and card 2, 3 and 4, and show me finally, please, the future events in 2019. Running theme strokes, future events for 2019 for Gemini. Key card, cards 2, 3 and 4. And also we've got an advice card that we're looking at here as well. What's the advice for Gemini during 2019? Okay, there we go. So there you go. There's a lay down, and we're going to have a look now at your majors. In position 1, please, Universe. Put it down this way. In position 1, foundation. What is going to be the main focus for Gemini in 2019? Position 1, foundation, needs to also couple as the overall outcome from the personal area. Show me in card 1. So that's position 1. I'm just going to turn my heating off because I'm getting rather warm. Position 2. The overall outcome, show me card 1, the card from the top of the deck. show me the overall outcome for their career in card 2. Card 3, overall outcome for love. Card 4, the overall outcome for their home situation. Card 5, can you show me the overall outcome for Gemini in terms of their future situation showing up here? And card 6, can you show me what the wishes will be for Gemini, what wishes they'll have for the year in card 6? Okay, and in card 7, can you show me how the year will culminate in card 7, where everything is heading? Okay, there we go. Cards laid, let's get started then, guys. I'm trying to keep this down to 30 minutes if I can. Don't want to rush the reading, but I've got a lot more to do. It's been really busy, and plus personal clients, so let's have a look. So this is where your focus will be for some of you guys in 2000, and wow, the Empress, that showed up for Scorpio, I think, as well. Some of you guys, your focus will be on being a mum, because Empresses are mums, they're mothers. And even if you're a male, if you show us an energy of the Empress as being a male Gemini, your focus with the Empress is on nurturing and caring for others. So, you know, for you females watching this, some of you guys will focus on giving birth, having a baby, bringing new life into the world. Some of you guys, Gemini, if you're a male, still it's the same thing in a way. It's just about nurturing and caring for others, being the Empress, because that's what the Empress is. She's maternal. She has maternal energy. She's kind, she's loving, she's supportive. And a lot of you guys will be focusing on being caring and loving and supportive, whether it's to a new baby or whether it's to a friend or whether it's to a family member or whatever it is. You'll want to nurture and you'll want to care and you'll want to love it. So the focus will be that. Also, it's a number 3 card. So 3s represent expansion and they represent creation within the tarot. So some of you guys will explore or focus on maybe expansion. So that could be expansion in a business, for example. If you run a business, you might think about expanding in 2019 with the Empress energy. You might also be thinking about planting some new seeds, though, and nurturing those seeds with the Empress energy as well and watching that grow. Your focus with the Empress energy, if it's in a creative sense, some of you guys might be focusing on doing things that are creative. Things like home renovations, for example. You might be focusing on things on the outside, sort of things in nature, because the Empress loves nature. You can see that she's always outside with the, you know, the trees and the grass and the harvest. So you might be focusing on the outdoors, for example, gardening in 2019, getting a nice outdoor space, doing nice things in your garden, for example, planting a few shrubs or whatever it is. I'm not a garden person, so I don't know what they do in gardens that much, but you'll be focusing on lots of natural things. Doing things outside, in the garden, in nature, with the Empress energy showing here. You might also be focused on your own looks as well, because Empress, if you get it with the Ace of Swords, you can probably get with the Empress and Ace of Swords plastic surgery, for example. I don't want to use the word plastic, but what do they call it? I don't want to call it, it's not plastic. I don't like that word plastic surgery. What's the other word for it? Somebody let me know what the other words, I can't remember, it just goes beyond me the other word is. But you know, the surgery like boob enhancement and nose job and teeth being done and all of this stuff. So some of you guys might be focusing on enhancing your beauty because the Empress represents a beautiful woman or a beautiful person. This person's really good looking. So you might be focusing on kind of making yourself look really good in 2000. And she's not really into the gym though, this lady, I find, with the Empress. I've never read her as a woman that's into like health and fitness. That's more your Queen of Wands is your health and fitness freak, and potentially your Queen of Pentacles who likes, you know, things like good food and seeds and organic food. She likes luxurious things. She likes a good old burger half the time, this lady does. But she's very focused though, to be honest with you. Though she likes nice, rich food, she is very focused on her skin. She likes to have her skin perfect, and she likes to have her hair perfect as well. So some of you guys are probably going to be very focused on your outer appearance as well in the year 2019. With this Empress energy as well, okay? You might be focused on new relationships with the Empress energy, and some of you guys might also be focusing on getting married with that Empress energy showing there. Let's have a look at what's going on around your present situation. What's going to go on within your personal life, in 2019. All right, the situation coming in is the Ten of Swords. So there's an ending of some type coming in here. Ten of Swords is, you know, the more I see this card, the less afraid I become of it, because it's not all about backstabbing And it's not all about betrayal, and sometimes it is about that, and sometimes the energy coming into your personal life might be about people that have got daggers out for you. Because usually, you know, this card has it through the stomach though. It's gone through the chest, through down to the stomach and through the legs. So rather than it being on the back to suggest a backstabber, it's not in the back, it's right in front of you. So I don't know whether you call it a tummy stabber or something like that, but it, you know, I think that this is what's coming into your personal life. I would call this not backstabbing, but more endings. I feel that there is a finalisation of a situation coming in for some of you Geminis in 2019 with that Ten of Swords. Some of you guys, it might be the energy coming in is a sense of overwhelming, because the Ten of Swords, it's, if you'll notice though, and I often look at the cards, the pictures very intently on these cards, Gemini, but the swords aren't through the head. Do you see what I mean? On the normal Rider-Waite, you get the swords right from the kind of the head through down to the back and the legs, to suggest that somebody's got a lot of mental worries going on, somebody's overthinking. But this person's not overthinking because the sword isn't through the head, you see. So I feel that some of you guys, what could be coming in, I mean, it might be a situation that does indicate that you're stuck, or you're stuck to something. I'm not saying you're being victimised or bullied, though the general ethos of the card can suggest that. Let's have a look though what's coming in around that Ten of Swords. Well, it's good. Justice. Could be a legal situation showing up here with the Justice energy. You might be being rewarded with the Justice energy showing here. You might be making a decision with the Justice energy. Could be a Libra individual with the Justice energy. What's the next card showing up here? Well, it's good. This is an ending coming in. The energy is of an ending. You're putting the final nail in the coffin. If anything, this looks like a coffin, even though there's no coffin here, because how somebody lies in a coffin is like this. You know, when we've got the Ten of Swords and the person's back has got the 10 swords, that's how I class a backstabber card, to be perfectly honest with you. When it's like this, it looks like there is, you know, there's a funeral going on here. It looks like it's the final ending of a person, but I'm seeing transformation more than anything with this Ten of Swords. I think the energy coming in your personal life talks about transformation, but I feel it's going to be after a painful ending. I think a painful time in your life is coming to an end with that Ten of Swords energy, because underneath that, you've got the Justice energy. Some of you guys making a decision to start anew with the Ace of Wands. Some of you guys might be making the decision to start a new job with the Ace of Wands. Some of you guys might be making a decision to get involved in a new relationship with the Ace of Wands energy showing up here. Some of you guys, it might be with the Justice energy, you have fulfilled a cycle within your life. So justice has been restored. So it's the energies of karmic. It's karmic energy that now is being restored here. You've come through a karmic phase. A karmic phase is coming to a close with the Justice energy. And the wand of power. Power is being handed to you. You can see the wand, the hand has the wand held up. The wand is power because it's held by a magician. And when you get magicians holding wands, they're like kabam. So they've got power right there with that wand in their hand. So for some of you guys, you might be making a decision. So you might be making a decision here with the Justice energy to start a new job. You might be making a decision with the Justice energy to start a new relationship. You might be making a decision with the Justice energy to start a new business. It might be also that a karmic cycle is coming to an end with the Justice energy, and after that karmic cycle, it might be that power is being handed to you with this Ace of Wands, because you've come to the end of a painful situation with some of you guys within this personal situation with the Ten of Swords. What's the last card? Oh, it's lovely. It's really, really nice. What a lovely energy. I do feel a thing that coming into your personal situation, Geminis, I think with this Ten of Swords, I think a painful cycle is coming to an end, okay? And I feel that what's happening here, for some of you guys, around this painful cycle coming to an end, you possibly make a decision. It could be a decision to start something new. Maybe this is something to do with the home. And if you look at the people here, can you see how they're looking up at the Ace of Wands? Look at that combination of pictures. How interesting is that? Look. Can you see how they're looking at the wand that's being presented to them? Okay, I think some of you guys probably have families, but I feel that justice is handing you power. So it might be that there's a legal situation showing up here that actually you're going to win. Some of you guys might be winning so the painful situation is coming to an end, in which I'm seeing that some of you guys are winning a legal situation. A legal situation is going to go in your favour. It could be that this legal situation that goes in your family that goes in your favour, Gemini. The family is being handed finally, and see, the one looks like a reward. Do you see what I mean? So the wand could be money, for example. The wand, it looks like some form of reward is being passed on to the family showing here. Can you see how they're looking up at the wand? They're looking up at something that's being handed to them from the sky. Can you see that? So I do feel that this is possibly a legal situation here is showing up. I feel that if there's a legal situation or a legal battle that some of you guys are involved in now in 2018 or early 2019, what I'm seeing is that you're going to win this legal battle because you've got the wand. The wand of power through the sky is being handed to you. And it's also a branch as well. So it's almost like when you get a branch, it reminds me, you know, it's a piece of wood. So you could probably start building, it's like a seed because the wands, the aces represent seeds. So a seed is being handed to you. Some form of initiative or something new is being handed to you guys. And you can take and use it as you will. Also, you've got 2 10s here. It represents a changes in the happening in 2019. 10s in reading mean changes. So you've got an ace here as well. New beginnings and changes happening around you. And you've got justice, finality, balance being restored. I am seeing coming in, therefore, in your personal situation, Gemini. For some of you, I definitely feel that the energies coming in is the end of a painful situation. Now, around that painful situation, some of you guys are going to be rewarded. All right, you will be rewarded with power. Ace of Wands energy. How you take that power is up to you, but this power is being given to you, not just you, but also your family. I feel that this could be a legal situation for some of you guys. You will triumph in a legal situation. You are going to have justice going in your favour, and you and your family are going to be handed the Ace of Wands energy. Okay, so this is, you know, the wands, they don't often refer to contracts or paper, as I know the wand energy to show up here, but it's some form of reward that you're being handed here. You're being handed a seed. You're being handed something that you can use to build on for the future. It's a really good reading showing up here. Some of you guys might make a decision here, coming to the end of a painful situation. You might make a decision with the Justice energy, with the Ace of Wands energy, to start something new. It could be a creative venture with the Ten of Cups energy. It could be that I'm making a decision to start something new with my family, for example. Or I'm making a decision here with the Ace of Wands to start planting new seeds in terms of the home environment, for example, showing up here. You're being given something new here that you can work with in 2019. It's a very good reading, and your overall outcome is the Empress energy. You'll take from that wand there and you'll start creating something new. Okay, this can also be starting a family for some of you guys, Ace of Wands energy. So some of you guys are coming to the end of a painful situation in which you are going to make a decision with the Justice energy, probably with the Ace of Wands energy, to start a family, for example. So some of you guys looking to have children, that type of thing, with the Ace of Wands and that Ten of Cups sitting in there with the decision card of the Justice energy. And that's why some of you guys very much focusing on family, focusing on children, focusing on nurturing, focusing on having children, for example. But also I feel that because you are being handed some form of power that your family can use, or that you can use with your family, with this Ten of Cups energy showing here, I feel that the focus will be on creativity with the Empress energy. Whatever the Ace is that you're being, Ace of Wands is, whatever that wand is, because the wand is the power. So you're being handed some form of power, and I think that it's going to benefit your family greatly. And you'll take whatever this power is, whatever this initiative is that you're being handed, that is going to help you and your family, Gemini. I feel that the overall outcome with the Empress is that you will take this and you will start to mould it and nurture it and create it to your will. Let's have a look at what's going on within your career. You know, Six of Swords. So I do see you guys changing direction. Six of Swords often in terms of a career reading represents the change of direction. I see you changing course, changing direction in your career. Let's have a look what's coming in around that. Right, so we do have around this, there is some worries and some nerves going on. I won't lie, Nine of Swords is about anxieties and worries. Let's have a look at the next card. I think that some of you guys are going to be worried about taking a new path in your career, a new direction. Again, the new direction is the Page of Wands and the Six of Swords. So Page of Wands, when this comes up, this could be doing something that you've never done before. And some of you guys are probably worried about doing something that you've never done before. So if you've worked in, for example, the law, you know, you've worked as a solicitor, then you decide that you want to be, I don't know, that you want to be you know, you want to run an events company, you might be worrying about that because the Page of Wands, all pages are novices, so they never really know what they're doing. They're just heading off. This could be a new creative path. You know, this could be going to university to study fashion, for example, with the Page of Wands energy showing here. Some of you guys might be looking to going into broadcasting. Some of you guys might be looking into going into singing, for example. Some of you guys, it might be that you're worried about having to speak out, having to show what you can do. Because also the Page of Wands, when it shows up here, this is somebody who's a communicator, and sometimes when you get the Page of Wands, this person is showing their skills and abilities to others. So they're displaying what they can do. Because he's a show-off, basically, is the Page of Wands. He's also the type of person that likes to talk a lot. So some of you guys are afraid to actually show what you're about. And I think this is a new direction for some of you guys, but also there is a real fear here about kind of like presenting your skills, because the Page of Wands is a presentation card as well. What's the last card here? But you're going to have strength. You're going to have strength, okay? Because that's the strength card. The strength card is the need for confidence. Some of you guys are going to be worried about a new direction, okay? But some of you guys, I feel in the outcome area of the strength card here, are going to be gaining that confidence. You are going to be holding back those fears, because the Lion is the same as the Page of Wands, okay? In a way, it's not the same as the Page of Wands, because this is the new direction, is the Page of Wands energy. You're worried about taking this new direction, but you're going to have to hold back. The worry, the Lion is the Nine of Swords, not the Page of Wands. The Lion is actually the Nine of Swords. But your strength, you are stronger than your fears, basically, in the outcome. Because your career, you are looking to take a new direction. You're looking to, it doesn't have to be an entirely new direction in your career, but you're certainly looking to divert. Some of you guys, it will be an entirely new direction, and some of you guys are looking to do a little bit of a diversion from where you are. Okay, and underneath this, there is worry about taking this new direction with the Page of Wands energy showing here. But your inner strength is going to allow you to do this. What will be the outcome? Oh, is that Queen of Wands or Justice? Let me see. Oh, it's Justice. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I think I read that as a Queen of Wands in another card. What did I read that? Oh, I think I did it for Pisces, and they're meant to be majors. It was Justice. Oh, I've just recognised that. You know when you recognise you've made a mistake? The Pisces reading, I've read it as a Queen of Wands. There are no Queen of Wands in these cards. This is where tiredness gets you sometimes. You look into the card and you think, oh, I'm reading the wrong card. It's Justice. It's brilliant. This is going to work really well for you. The overall outcome is Justice. You will find balance in this area. In this new direction that you take, there will be balance. Things will come into alignment for you. Okay, look at the Empress looking back at Justice energy showing here. So in your personal life, the overall outcome is the Empress. Some of you guys focused on children. Some of you guys focused on marriage. Some of you guys in the overall outcome from this area focused on creating something new. Laying a new landscape. For some of you guys, you know, because you're focused on creativity in the overall outcome from this area. Okay, so this is the seed that you're being given within the home here. The new life, the new energy that's being presented to you. Taking that, running with it, building it, planting it, growing it, expanding on it. In the overall outcome, you're looking for everything to fall into place. With the Justice energy, she's looking back at Justice. So everything is going to fall into place here in your career. You may be worried about this new direction that you're taking here. But I feel the outcome card is saying that you're going to have a great deal of strength. You will be able to hold back on those fears that you have in line with that Nine of Swords here. And if you do that in terms of this new direction in your career, Gemini, what you will have is Justice. You will have everything that you've dreamed of. Because from hard work, when we pull through our fears, when we don't worry if things are going to pay off, but we go with what our feelings are, and when we go with what our intentions are, you reap the rewards from that. So the overall outcome is also showing you, Gemini, that you're going to be reaping the rewards from this direction. You might be scared to take it, but it's going to pay off. The Justice card tells you the overall outcome is you've got to pay off concerning this, because you will be reaping those rewards. Let's have a look at your home life. Okay, Eight of Swords. I do see some frustrations here with the Eight of Swords. The situation coming in is the Eight of Swords. There could be some frustration. Some of you guys might be feeling a little bit limited, inhibited perhaps with this Eight of Swords energy showing here. What's coming in around that Eight of Swords? Okay, there are some pressures. You've got the Ten of Wands showing up here, okay? So there are some burdens and pressures you're going to be carrying within the home with the Ten of Wands. Might be within the home, there's a lot of hard work to do as well with the Ten of Wands energy. What's going on around this energy showing here? So you've got the Four of Wands energy showing here, okay? So I think that you guys are feeling very pressured by... I think that this is maintaining a happy home with the Four of Wands energy. I think there's a great deal of pressure with the Ten of Wands to maintain a happy home with the Four of Wands energy. And that's why the energy coming into your home is the Eight of Swords, Gemini. Because, you know, there's a sense of frustration here and a sense of feeling really kind of limited with that Eight of Swords energy. There's a lot of, and Eight of Swords is usually your mental limitations or your mental blockages, but also this card literally means imprisonment. So some of you guys are feeling very imprisoned around the home, and the energy is coming into 2019. It is going to be feeling where it is going to be the energy where you're going to be feeling a great deal of limitation. Some of you guys, not a great deal, could just be a little. It is a pit card. You might be feeling a sense of limitation with that Eight of Swords energy, because this is all about your pressures. Ten of Wands to maintain. It could be a clean home, a happy home, a balanced home with the Four of Wands energy. It might be that you live with messy bastards, you know, within the home, and it's getting on your nerves because there's frustration here. The energy coming in is frustration, the Eight of Swords, okay? And that frustration is to do with the Ten of Wands. Feeling really, really pressured, the Four of Wands, to maintain happiness, to maintain a balanced home, to maintain a balanced relationship, to maintain a clean home, because the Four of Wands is all about the home. Marriages, unions, balance, cleanliness. What's the last card showing up here? Queen of Swords. However, I feel that with the Queen of Swords energy, some of you guys, it might be that you're feeling pressured to maintain a happy home. It could be that you've got a Queen of Swords. I mean, Queen of Swords is you, though. It can be you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If this isn't you, it might be that you're feeling pressured within the home. It could be to do with a fairly austere or difficult individual. So some of you guys, it might be that you've got somebody around you. Could be a fellow air sign individual. She's usually Libra. But I feel that some of you guys might be feeling pressured to maintain a happy home. It could be involving somebody who's argumentative within the home. It doesn't have to be an air sign at all. Could just be, Queen of Swords can be quite cold and quite argumentative. So it might be that you're feeling pressured in the home around a very argumentative individual for some of you guys. If this is an argumentative person, because this can read as you, Gemini, it might be that you're feeling pressures within the home, Four of Wands, to maintain a happy home. And it could be with the Queen of Swords that what this end card is saying, but you guys will find a way to resolve the situation. Through clear thinking and analysis, you'll find a way to resolve the situation through the Queen of Swords energy. Some of you guys dealing with a bit of a git. Some of you guys, it's finding a way, I guess, to resolve that situation in the home area. What's the outcome for your home area showing us? Let's have a look. The overall outcome. Okay, the Tower. I think if you're dealing with somebody within your home you don't like, you'll be throwing them out with the Tower energy, because the overall outcome is the Tower. Something's got to give with the Tower energy. And when you get the home and the Tower sometimes can be a move. For example, there are certain cards that represent moves within the Tarot, and that could be Tower, Seven of Swords is one, Four of Wands is definitely another one, or it can be reversed as well. For a move. Eight of Cups can be another card that represents a move. Ten of Cups can be a card that represents a move. Knight of Wands represents moves within the tarot as well. But here, something's going to give here. I feel that if you've got difficulties within the home with the Queen of Swords, somebody who's quite austere, quite difficult to talk to, somebody who likes things their own way, then the situation overall for the year will culminate in the Tower. It's either you're throwing this person out or you're moving. It's one of the two. If this is you here feeling a sense of frustration because you're feeling pressures within to keep a clean and healthy and happy home with the Four of Wands energy, might be that you're feeling pressures within your relationships and that type of thing with the Four of Wands. Gemini, it might be with the outcome card being the Sword that you make a decision, a very important decision around this. Some of you guys, it might be, if it's a relationship thing, it might be to break up. Towers represent to break up, and this is the home after all, for example. It might be that you've got pressures in terms of a move. Four of Wands is a move. It might be somebody legal, a solicitor, for example, and that might be where the frustration comes in as well. So it might be that you've got some frustration because you're struggles, you've got some pressures around moving. Ten of Wands and that Four of Wands together. Four of Wands is also moving. So it might be some struggles or pressures around moving because it might be involving a solicitor. Maybe the solicitor isn't doing anything. Queen of Swords can be a legal individual. Might be something to do with that, for example, showing up here. Might be you got pressures in the home with a solicitor. Maybe there's something to do with, doesn't show anything legal or probate-ish or anything like that. But I feel that if you've got problems with moving home, possibly something legal going on with that Queen of Swords, the overall outcome is the Tower. I do actually feel that this will get resolved in time. Let's have a look at what your love area is saying, Gemini. Well, the Page of Coins shows up here. Some of you guys, Gemini, might be dealing with a younger Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual. Energy's coming into the Page of Coins. Some of you guys, the energy might be coming in for love. There's a proposal on offer in 2019 with that Page of Coins. The other way to look at the Page of Coins in love is that you're looking at the potential, probably, window of opportunity with that Page of Coins, new relationship, for example. Let's have a look what's going on underneath this Page of Coins. Okay, you've got a Magician. So there's somebody, this Magician, I think that this could be an attraction with the Magician energy showing up when it comes to love. But it can also be that somebody around you is the Magician. And if you get somebody around you called the Magician, I'm not going to call them a manipulator, but this person has the gift of the gab and they're highly charismatic and they're very good at kind of dragging you or drawing you into their own fantasies with that Magician energy showing here. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that somebody's coming in and I think that they're going to bring with that Wheel of Fortune some very fortunate changes. I feel that there's the energy coming in is the potential. There is a relationship with great potential here with this Page of Coins, a relationship that holds value. Remember, the page is holding something of value in his hands. So I feel the energies around your love life is a relationship that holds some form of value with the Page of Coins energy. And underneath that, I feel that what we're seeing here is the manifestation of a new relationship with this Magician energy. One perhaps that was destined or fated to happen with that Wheel of Fortune energy showing there. Wow, the Eight of Wands, okay. I feel that this is the manifestation of a new relationship with this Magician energy happening here for some of you Geminis. I think that this is fated probably with the Wheel of Fortune to move very, very, very quickly. So I'm seeing here potentially for some of you Geminis that the energy coming into your love life is a relationship that holds potential value. Showing here, I'm seeing underneath this value, this potential value being the manifestation of a relationship that is destined with this Wheel of Fortune energy to move very, very fast. So you might find in 2019, some of you guys are meeting someone, you might be moving in really quickly with them. You might be, you know, discussing marriage or having children real quick and that type of thing showing up here. Also, the Magician can represent a person as well in love. So this could be somebody who is highly charismatic, somebody who has the power to bring changes very, very quickly into your life, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about positive changes as well, and this could be very quickly, and this is somebody who has the power. So you might also have, with this being the energy coming in, a real potential coming in. The energy coming into love is something that holds great value and potential, and underneath that it might also be, well, there's somebody who has the power, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune energy. And the Wheel of Fortune is also creating as well, because when you get the Wheel of Fortune, whatever energies come in, okay, and the Magician would create, the Magician would control the wheel as well. Because if you think about a magician in terms of godly terms, this is number one within the tarot. Do you see what I mean? God is first, so the Magician can often be seen as God as well. I'll read this three ways. I feel what's manifesting here are changes that are going to bring in, are positive with the Wheel of Fortune. Let me say that again. I think what's manifesting in terms of love, underneath this valuable thing that comes in terms of love for some of you Geminis, I feel that what you're seeing coming in around that in 2019 is a manifestation that is destined to bring in big changes, quick changes with the Eight of Wands energy. Okay, I feel also with this Magician, this could be a person as well who has the power to create with the Wheel of Fortune some huge changes, big changes, quick changes with that Eight of Wands energy. I also feel that the universe, okay, the universe is playing its hand of fate here with the Wheel of Fortune by attracting you or bringing people to you with this Eight of Wands, or as you, because Eight of Wands is also representative of the word attracting, as you start to attract in interest with the Eight of Wands as well. So this is a very good reading. There's love coming in for you guys here, and it looks like it's going to be pretty powerful stuff. What's the overall outcome from that? Please let it be a good card. The Emperor. So I certainly feel that the overall outcome for some of you guys, because I can't see clearly who this person is. The Magician can certainly be the Emperor. Both cards represent somebody who is very much in control. So I feel the overall outcome will be, for some of you guys, you're going to have somebody who's very protective around you, somebody who's very controlled, somebody who's very intelligent with that Emperor, somebody who's very fatherly, somebody who probably wants to have children, that type of thing. And for some of you guys, the overall outcome from this is where you start to stabilise yourself. You start to stabilise your life. You start to build the type of life that you want. Okay, with this Emperor energy, you start to build security and trust and strength within a relationship with the Emperor energy. Let's have a look at the final cards then. So the future cards are showing the Chariot. So I'm seeing travel perhaps. I don't want to be as kind of simplistic as travel, but I'm certainly seeing with the Chariot energy, the energy coming in is the energy of victory, success, after a hard-fought battle with that Chariot energy. Let's have a look at what's going on. The Hermit is the first card to show up here. So this could be a path that you're seeking with this Hermit energy. Let's have a look. You might be discovering something. And you've got the Five of Coins energy showing here. I certainly feel with this, if you look at the Five of Coins, people, can you see how they're walking towards, they're being guided. They're being guided by a lamp of the Hermit. So I'm looking at these Five of Coins people, and they've come out of a church. I certainly feel that you guys are moving on from something here in the future elements of this reading. Because I feel that you're leaving a place of comfort here. I think you're coming out, because also the way that I read the Five of Coins is coming out of a comfort zone. I feel that you guys are being guided to leave a comfort zone behind here with the Five of Coins energy. Let's have a look here. The Two of Cups energy showing here. All right, it could be you and somebody, because there's two people here and two people here. So it might be the future elements are that you and another individual are being guided to follow your intuition, or you're being guided to follow maybe a new path with this Hermit energy. And that's why the energies of the Chariot are coming in. Okay, I'm seeing movement, possibly even travel. Some of you guys with a partner could be leaving a property and moving somewhere else with this Hermit. You're following the light of the Hermit. Okay. So you're being guided by a light. I'm seeing you and an individual here being guided, moving forward. You're not leaving a relationship for some of you guys. And this could be coming in with this, in fact. Because I do feel, let's go through this again over here and how it could tie in with this, Gemini. I do feel around your love area here, the energies coming in are pure potential with that Page of Coins. In terms of love, there is a relationship, the potential of a relationship that holds great value as an influence coming in. And underneath that, you've got possibly somebody who has the power to bring about rapid changes, because the Wheel of Fortune brings about, or it creates, it brings about. So somebody who has great power to bring about rapid changes, or to bring forth with the Wheel of Fortune rapid changes into your life showing here. And it might be here that what you're seeing is, well, in future elements of this, movement forward with the Chariot, travel, as you and this individual here are having a discussion, Two of Cups energy. And what you decide with this Two of Cups energy is to leave something here, okay? To take a risk with the Five of Pentacles energy, to come out of your comfort zone and follow something new, okay? With the Hermit energy, following a new path, you're being guided, because both of you and this individual, somebody you might get involved with here, both of you are being guided to follow a new direction or a new path together. It could be a new spiritual path with the Hermit energy. But because you're coming out of the church, you're coming out of a shelter, somewhere that you've been sheltered for a long time. So I get the impression that you and another person in the future elements of this reading, Gemini, are going to be taking a risk. You might be taking a risk and leaving, a particular place that you've lived in, for example, with this individual, and live somewhere else with them. You might be moving country, for example, for some of you guys. You might be moving to another city. You might be deciding to go into business with this individual. You might be deciding to leave a job and set up business with someone. It depends. It could be anything here. But I think that the future elements, just with that Two of Cups there, there's an agreement here, I feel. And the agreement is for you guys really to leave a place. Five of Coins is also to leave a place. And you're being guided to do something new. Okay, so it might be that you're following someone, for example, because the Hermit holds the lamp. So this Hermit is guiding the both of you. Okay, so I'm seeing an agreement here in which you and another individual doesn't, I mean, if it's love, it could be the partner, but it could certainly just be a friend or something like that. An agreement for you guys, for you and somebody else, Gemini, to leave a comfort zone behind or to do something different. And I feel that you're going to be guided by a very charismatic individual potentially as well with that Hermit card. Hermits also represent people who are very, very experienced. So some of you guys, it might be that you're leaving something behind and you're following somebody who's got a lot of experience in this situation as well. And that's why you guys are moving forward. Really, really nice energy. How will this culminate, the overall energy? Okay, so you got the Hanged Man. I certainly feel that it's going to be something that's very different to what you've done before. I certainly feel that it's going to be something that you're going to have to take your time and get used to with that Hanged Man reversed. Because the Hanged Man reversed means, well, you know, this is something that I'm not used to. It feels very, very awkward. It's something that is very different. And I think it's going to be something, the overall outcome is the Hanged Man. Okay, I feel it's going to be something that you're going to have to adjust to, because this is all about adjustments as well. So I feel that whatever it is that you're doing with a partner or a friend here, I see you doing something very different to what you're doing now in the future elements in 2019. Okay, this could simply be a work thing showing up here, but you're being guided by somebody who's got a lot of experience in this area. You're following this person's light. Can you see that you agree to leave behind something old, to leave behind a very comfortable home or a very comfortable job and follow somebody else? It's almost like, I'm not saying it's a cult or anything like that, Gemini, but you are very, very, very tempted by an individual to leave behind what you know and follow something else in this area here. Okay, you might be going traveling as well. Look, he's walking over rocks and all sorts. You might be going on a world trip or an expedition or something like that. Or you might be doing a charity run. It doesn't matter what it is. But, you know, I feel for some of you guys, it's going to, the overall outcome is it's going to take a period of adjustment to get used to whatever this is here. What are your hopes for the year? Your wishes? Is death. Okay, so your hopes are for big changes. Is this death? Let me have a look. Yeah, it's death. I think, it's death, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's death. Your hopes will be big changes. You'll be looking for you're looking to close the door on anything old, anything that you've done before. You're not interested in 2019, Gemini. You're definitely looking to change the page and do something new. How is everything going to culminate? How will everything culminate? Judgment. I'm seeing release. I'm seeing renewal. I'm seeing life change. In practically all, especially this one here. This is very effective. And this one here in the love area as well. Okay, we're going to quickly go through this reading again then, Gems, for 2019. Everything is culminating in judgment. It's release from old ways, old patterns from the past, old ways of being. Things that you did in 2018, 2017, you won't be doing again in 2019. You're going to be doing things very, very differently. And I tell you what, I would say probably in all areas I'm seeing change for Gemini, every single one of them. We'll start here. The Ten of Swords. There you go, look. Ten of Swords. The ending of a painful situation. Ten of Swords. Underneath that, you could be winning a legal situation for some of you guys in which you are presented with power. Ace of Wands. You are presented with a gift. Something maybe that you can use to help build and strengthen your family, for example, with that Ten of Cups energy. Some of you guys, the ending of a painful situation as you make a decision with the Ace of Wands to pursue possibly something new. Maybe you're looking to making a decision to pursue or build. Maybe it could be a new home, for example, with the Ten of Cups energy. Okay? Because the Ace of Wands is all about new things. And the Ace of Wands is planting seeds, and this is a new home. So you might be making a decision to build a new life somewhere, or to build a new home somewhere, or something like that. I feel with the Justice energy coming in here, the ending of a painful situation in your personal situation, Gemini, in which you receive a reward. The reward is given to you with the Ace of Wands, and I've said I think it's going to benefit you and your family with the Ten of Cups. It's something that you've been expecting, but it's something that's going to enhance your family life even more, showing here. Okay, making a decision to do something new, something that probably also with that Ten of Cups is going to bring you a great deal of emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. How it's going to culminate is the Empress energy. whatever seed it is that you are building or that you are planting here with the Ace of Wands, or that you are given here, it's going to allow you to start creating things anew with the Empress energy showing here overall. Okay, so again, newness, and it culminates overall judgment. This is, you won't be living the same way that you've lived before, whether it's with the family or whatever it is in this area here. Things are going to be very, very different with the judgment energy. It's going to culminate all together in that. You've got in your home life, yes, there are the energies of the Eight of Swords, frustration. You seem to be carrying burdens. Some of you guys are doing got a lot of responsibilities within the home. Some of you guys, the outcome could be that you're laying down the law with that Queen of Swords, because some of you guys do have a lot of responsibilities within the home. You may not be being helped though, which is why you're going to have to lay down the law. Some of you guys seem to be struggling within the home. It could be with a Queen of Swords, a difficult individual here. With that Queen of Swords energy showing up there. It could be that the Ten of Wands energy, you've got a lot of responsibilities and you're struggling to keep the home balanced, to keep it clean, to keep everything fed and watered with that Four of Wands energy. I still see you guys laying down the law, because the Queen of Swords tends to lay down the law. The overall outcome from that will be the Tower. I feel if this is someone difficult that you're dealing with, you're going to be chucking them out for some of you guys with that Tower energy. I feel that if this is you laying down the law, there are going to be some big explosive changes, great shifts concerning where you live, your home, how you live your life in the home, how everybody interacts within the home. I do see some major shifts coming in with that Tower energy. Things won't be the way that they've been in the home in 2017-18. Things are changing in 2019. Again, change, judgment energy. I'm seeing around your career, again, another change of direction with that Six of Swords showing up there, Gemini. Okay, there is worry going on here in this new path that you're taking. However, you will have the strength and the confidence in the end to go for this thing. And you will find that if you do that, Gemini, the overall outcome will be that you are going to be rewarded in this new direction. Justice energy showing here again. Changes all around, it's incredible. In love, I am seeing the influences of the Page of Coins coming in. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. If it's not younger than you, Gemini, it's somebody probably with a young mindset. I'm seeing with the Page of Pentacles also you being given something of value. So there is something of value that you will be holding in the year 2019 in terms of love. And it so happens to be about a magician. This could be somebody who has the power to bring about rapid changes for some of you guys. So the power with the magician to bring about with the Wheel of Fortune, massive, quick changes, rapid movement with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Eight of Wands energy. It could also be with the magician energy. You are attracting in your destiny. You're attracting in your fate. Both cards, magician represents, because when you get a magician, you're manifesting. So when you're manifesting something, you're attracting it. And both cards, Eight of Wands and the magician, are attraction cards. Okay, so some of you guys are manifesting your destiny, okay, your life's path with that Wheel of Fortune energy showing it. And this might be bringing around, and also I'm getting the impression for some of you guys, you might be doing a bit of law of attraction or meditating stuff, just through the energies of the magician and the Eight of Wands, how powerful those energies are. And you've also got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a universal card. So I'm seeing you attracting in new romance here for some of you guys. The overall outcome from this, Gemini, will be the Emperor. So if you're attracting in new love in these areas, that's who's going to show up as the overall outcome. Could be an Aries individual, somebody who could be a bit older perhaps, or somebody who's really got their head screwed on as well. Also, the overall outcome is finding things that are becoming more stable and secure for you in 2019 in terms of love. And finally, what we have is your future events here. I'm seeing you guys moving forward. You might be moving abroad. Well, chariots aren't really abroad, they're car drives. But I'm seeing a transition with the Chariot energy showing here as the energy is coming in. Some form of movement and change coming in with that Chariot energy. Underneath that, I'm seeing you guys making a decision, the Two of Cups energy, to come out of a comfort zone. It will be with another individual, it looks like to me, because you got two here and two there, and following somebody or following a new life or following a new path. You're following some guidance. It might be that you're having a conversation here and you're discussing, you're following somebody's guidance, so you're deciding to come out of a comfort zone. It could be to leave your home, it could be to leave your job and maybe follow somebody else, or it's almost like you're being guided by a very experienced person here to leave what you've had behind here. And it's almost like you discuss this with a partner and you decide to do this in these energies here. Okay, I definitely feel that there's a change occurring in the future, but I don't think it will be you on your own, Gemini. It will be you with either a lover or a friend or somebody else here. Brilliant, brilliant reading. And the overall outcome from that is, let's have a look. It was the Hanged Man. I think it's going to take a period of adjustment. Overall for the year, this is going to take something that you're going to have to adjust to, because it's going to be something that you're not used to. The advice for the year is Page of Cups. It's a lot of learning for you guys to do here, because there's so many changes happening. You've got changes in virtually every area of your life spread. There's a lot to learn. The advice is take your time with that Page of Cups energy showing here. Give it your all. Just know that you are on a new path. You're on a new path of creativity and of learning. Okay, with this Page of Cups energy. Alright? Allow your intuition to develop during this time with the Page of Cups energy, because he has small intuition, so allow it to develop, okay, with the Page of Cups energy showing here. Don't be afraid with the Page of Cups energy showing here. That's your advice. A lot of you guys will be inexperienced in some of these areas, especially here where you're worrying about something because you've not really done it. You've not got much experience, but you've got to really invest in this emotionally, because this year is coming up. 2019 is definitely going to be a year of some massive, massive changes showing up for some of you guys, and you're really going to have to go with that flow. It's really important that you do that, okay? So take account that you're just starting out here. Don't be too hard on yourself with that Page of Cups energy. Tap into any little bits of intuition or learnings that come upon you in 2019, because it will serve you well going forward with the Page of Cups energy. Okay, and also look what's happening here. There's a tarot interaction. The Page of Cups is facing off against the Page of Coins. Usually when you get those two energies together, somebody is asking for something. So this Page of Pentacles is about to put the pentacle into the cup. Can you see that? So I feel that looking at these two cards, ask and you will receive. So it's a year for asking and you will receive, because a lot of this is going to be about you asking. Not so much in love, but certainly perhaps within the career element showing here as well, and certainly possibly within the home as well. Okay, these two areas here. So I feel that you need to ask and you're going to receive. Ask and you will receive. Okay, so this is a year, if you want changes, you're going to really have to ask for them, or else nothing's going to get done. If you want changes in the home, you're really going to have to put down your foot and ask for those changes to occur. It's a brilliant, brilliant reading. What we're going to do very quickly, oh my God, we're at 56 minutes. Oh, shit. Is it 56? No, it's not. I don't think it is actually. I think it's less than that. All right, let's have a look at what your blessings are for the year. Let's have a look. Universe Spirit, what blessings are you bestowing? Universe Spirit, what blessings are you bestowing on, and this flipped out, blessing on a resolution, okay? Anything that needs to be resolved, and I feel that this is really heavily connected with the home area here, Gemini. Blessing on a resolution. If there's anything that you need resolved, it's going to be resolved. It's just going to be this. There's long passages in this book, so we're just going to cut this down. It says, a blessing to bring respectful resolution to a troubling condition, situation, or set of circumstances. It is a sad truth of the nature of humans that instead of cooperating, we sometimes compete, believing that unless we can have as much as possible, we may walk away from a dispute or negotiation which less than we feel we deserve. In this circumstance, sometimes the unfortunate aspects of humanity are most highlighted. Our greed, our inability to come together and truthfully speak of our needs, and there can be manipulation. Within these circumstances, let us bring a blessing and ask for our higher power's will to take this circumstance and change it for the better. I certainly feel that that's going to work out here in your home situation, and certainly somewhere along the line, maybe in the career situation, and certainly somewhere along the personal situation as well. You've got a blessing on resolution. Any disputes that you guys are facing, the universe is saying your blessing is it should be resolved within 2019. Okay, and very, very quickly, okay, here we go. Sorry, I mean to keep these readings down, but they're hard to keep down to half an hour. They just are. Let's have a look at what the advice is through the angels and ancestors. Universe Spirit, what is the advice for Gemini through 2019 through the angels and ancestors deck? Let's have a look. Lady, enjoy growth and reap the rewards. There you go. Enjoy growth and reap the rewards. You've got that there. Can you see? growth brings rewards as well. See that? Justice. Justice is the rewards that you reap. So this is what you put in. When you do the Empress, you are putting in, the work that you put in will bring the rewards. So she's also to do with growth, and this is reaping the rewards. So your growth is going to reap rewards, and it's saying it here. She looks like the Empress, doesn't she? I think she is actually the Empress in this particular deck. Enjoy growth and reap the rewards off that as well. You guys have got a lot of growth and a lot of rewards coming in 2019. Oh my God, I love you. I just love this reading. I think it's bloody awesome. I really do. I think it's really, really good. Enjoy the year, guys. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You've got a fantastic year coming up. A fantastic year coming up. Ask and you will receive. Okay? What you put in is what you're definitely going to get out. Okay? Don't worry about the fears. Feel the fear, do it anyway. You will be rewarded. It's amazing. All right. I love you loads, gems. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.